Why is management a science? If you look at a pure science like chemistry, there is an organized body of knowledge. There are elements, there are compounds, and there is a body of knowledge that tells you how these different chemicals react with each other. This knowledge is based on experimentation, and many people in the past tried these experiments and documented the results. There is also a universal validity, which means that this knowledge is applicable everywhere. Water and sodium will react in the same way in India as they would in France. Similarly, management is also partly a science because there is an organized body of knowledge. If you look at any general management book, it will follow a similar flow and will cover similar theories and principles. And all managers use the same basic principles and theories of management. And just like chemistry uses some physics, some mathematics, management also makes use of some other sciences and disciplines like psychology, mathematics, and economics. And in chemistry, you have some specific jargon and vocabulary. Any person who knows chemistry will know what are exothermic and endothermic reactions. Similarly, in management, you have some specific jargon and vocabulary. Any person who knows management will know what is a budget, what is a profit margin. And just like in science, the principles and theories of management were developed through observation. And by repeating these experiments, these principles were tested and verified. But a point to note here is that management is not an exact science or a pure science because the principles of management may not work perfectly every time. Even if you apply the same management principles, a business that works in India may not work in Europe at all. So management is called an inexact science. But to a large extent, just like a science, the main principles of management have universal validity. Similar management theories and principles are used in different companies across different countries. But of course, variables like culture, traditions, and customer preferences will affect this universal validity. To summarize, you can see that there are a number of similarities between a science and management. So, management is also partially a science.